Hey everyone, Pinoy X here once again, back with another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Today, what we're gonna take a look at is the biggest potential upgrade that Capcom can do when it comes to weapon design in the Iceborne expansion due to one particular system that they introduced alongside the variant monsters. Now, for those of you that may not remember it, Capcom actually introduced the layered weapon system in the Iceborne expansion as of right now. However, you can't really use it on unique weapon designs as of yet, because Capcom simply gave us the base version of this particular system, which only allows us to use it on templated weapons. This means that as of right now, we won't really be able to use this on unique weapon designs. However, having said that, around April time, so in a couple of days, Capcom did say that we will be getting unique weapon designs as part of the layered weapon system in the Iceborne expansion. And today, we are going to take a look at the biggest potential upgrade that Capcom can do with regards to Iceborne using the layered weapon system. Now, if you enjoyed these videos, please consider leaving a like on the video itself and subscribing to the channel so you can go ahead and catch up on any other content that I might be doing in future. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the biggest potential upgrade when it comes to Monster Hunter World Iceborne using the layered weapon system. To get started, let's first take a look at layered weapons in the Iceborne expansion and how it works. Layered weapons, simply put, are a form of augmentation that allows you to change the appearance of the weapon's overall design without affecting the stats in any way, shape, or form. All you're doing is you're simply putting a new design on top of the existing weapon that you like in terms of its functionality. So this means that if you have a weapon that has great stats but really terrible skin, what you can do is you can change the overall appearance of that weapon to your own personal liking without having to swap out to a different weapon entirely, affecting your stats. That's the idea behind layered weapons. You're not affecting your stats in any way, shape, or form. You're simply affecting the way your weapon looks to match something that you personally prefer. With a general idea as to how layered weapons work out of the way, what is the big potential upgrade that Capcom can do when it comes to the Iceborne expansion in regards to layered weapons? The big upgrade is in regards to weapon design. One of the biggest aspects about the previous Monster Hunter games is the fact that there were so many unique weapon designs that were pleasing to the eyes of the players. However, in Monster Hunter World Iceborne, this was no longer the case. Capcom decided to go around and use template designs instead, and repeatedly so, when it came to the weapon designs in both Monster Hunter World and Iceborne. Capcom now has the ability to fix all of that particular issue when it comes to the layered weapon system, because all they have to do at this point is actually start bringing in those unique weapon designs from previous generation games that didn't quite make it into the Iceborne expansion as functional weapons as layered weapons instead. So people who want to have the cosmetic purposes of those particular equipment can potentially do so if Capcom starts bringing them in as layered weapons. One of the biggest aspects about Monster Hunter World and Iceborne is the fact that there is a huge graphical improvement when it comes to this game in comparison to previous generation games. However, what Capcom did with regards to template weapons was a big downgrade in terms of the actual design aspect of this game. So being able to bring back those unique designs into the Iceborne expansion via the layered weapon system is gonna be a huge upgrade on the overall design of the game when it comes to weapons in the Iceborne expansion. And I really think Capcom should try and do that when it comes to this particular system, because layered weapons do not affect functional equipment in any way, shape, or form aside from changing the way they look. All functional equipment in the game that can be augmented can be altered in terms of appearance at this point, and no longer will we have to worry about changing into a specific weapon in terms of looks. All we have to worry about is getting the materials that we need in order to use these weapons as layered. And that is going to be super awesome if they do start to bring back all of those unique weapon designs back into Monster Hunter World Iceborne via the layered weapon system. And that is pretty much it for this video, taking a look at the biggest upgrade potential that Capcom can do when it comes to the Iceborne expansion and weapon design. I'm really hoping that Capcom doesn't underplay the potential of the layered weapon system, because it is such a huge system that as of right now, not a lot of people are really aware of because of the fact that it's only used on templated weapon designs. Once the layered weapons start kicking in when it comes to the unique weapon designs, this is when layered weapons become such a huge thing in the game as of this current moment. It will become so huge that a lot of people will be playing the end game of Monster Hunter World Iceborne not just for stats anymore, but for their fashion. It's fashion and function at the same time combined that will make this game super amazing when it comes to the entire Monster Hunter series. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate introduced the transmog system that evolved into layered armor in Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and now Monster Hunter World Iceborne is evolving that even further with the layered weapon system. What do you think of the layered system in its entirety when it comes to the Iceborne expansion? What kind of potentials can you see when it comes to this system that Capcom can improve upon when it comes to either Monster Hunter World Iceborne or future Monster Hunter games? Let me know in the comments below what you think of the layered weapon system in its entirety in both Iceborne and potentially in future Monster Hunter games. Now that is pretty much it for me for this video. If you enjoyed these videos, please consider leaving a like on the video itself and subscribing to the channel, as well as hitting that bell icon so you can go ahead and catch up on any future Monster Hunter content that I might be doing or any other games that I might be playing in future. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Onward and upward.